Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Daybreak Live. Hi, I'm Krissi. I'm with Positively Osceola, and I am so excited that you are here today. If you are watching live, would you do me a favor and pop it in the comments? I'd love to see who's watching, or if you have questions about our speaker or what we're talking about today, just pop it in the comments because I can see that as it comes in. And when I can, I'll click it and pop it up there so everyone can see. This morning, we're going to be talking about the Three Kings Day event. I have the very special honor of chatting with a very special person, the president and CEO of Osceola Kissimmee Chamber of Commerce, John Newstreet, and he is here to share all of the fun things that's going on with the Three Kings Day event, but also what's going on with the rest of the year and some fun things that's happening. So we are going to make it official. We are going to get into our interview, and let's make it live. Here we go, everybody. Such an epic opening, like, yes. Anyways, hello, John. How are you this morning?
I'm great, Krissi. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for coming on and chatting with us today. We're excited to have you.
Yes, ma'am. You said I'm a very special person. I'm the fifth of 10 children. So you said this is on Facebook. I'm going to share this worldwide and let my family know I'm a very special person.
If you could ever be a middle kid, you are literally the most middle of all kids. Wait, did you say the 5th out of 10?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
No way. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, First of all, so John, you are the president and CEO of Osceola Kissimmee Chamber of Commerce. First of all, how did you get into that? How long have you been doing that? What's your story? Share that with us.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm a native Floridian, but from South Florida. And I'm a UCF graduate. So that's what really brought me to the Central Florida area. So go Knights. And at some point, I had worked in politics for a long spell of time. So I'm a past department adjutant or state director for the Florida American Legion, which is a veterans nonprofit. Very proud of my veterans and continue to try to advocate for them. But that led me into politics. And so there I worked for 3 U.S. senators from Florida, a member of the U.S. House, and a county commissioner from down in Broward County, which is where I was born and raised, the Fort Lauderdale area. And so that political in our communities in Central Florida, those senators in particular. And so 8 years ago, there was an opening here at the Kissimmee Osceola County Chamber, and I put an application in and things worked out. And I was blessed to come join a wonderful team and a wonderful community. And so for 8 years, I've really been blessed to work with good people on my team and out in the community. And so that's, why I stayed for 8 years. It's a hard job, but it's a lot of great things are happening, a lot of great support to get things done. And so I'm loving it and looking forward to the year ahead.
Oh, absolutely. It sounds like you're a very well-rounded individual. I know this is the first time we're meeting, so I'm excited to hear more about you and all the stuff that you're doing. So let's talk about the event that's coming up that Osceola Kissimmee Chamber of Commerce is hosting. It's the Three Kings Day event, and this is really important to a lot of people, especially Christians who celebrate. And what we want to do is kind of just let them know more about what it is and what to expect. So tell us a little bit about it.
Sure. So, the mission statement of the Kissimmee Osceola County Chamber of Commerce is to be champions for business and community. And so while we really focus on trying to make sure businesses thrive and succeed, because the small businesses all around us, those folks have, that's how they put bread on their table. That's how they survive. They've put it all on the line, and it's really in line with the American dream. And so that's our key focus at the Chamber, is to help those businesses. But businesses are in our community and they impact our community. And so that's where we really reach out to the community to say, how can business help? and how can the community help create an environment for businesses to continue to thrive. And so here we are at the Christmas season, and not everybody has quite the blessings that some of us share.
Right.
And so we've rallied the business community. This will be our 17th annual event in which we gather donations from many corporate partners, and then we give back to the community. So it is a free event. It'll occur this Sunday, January 9th, out at Old Town. We take over a portion of Old Town to give away these toys, to host a bike raffle, to give away some Gatorade, and then I said the bike raffle, we give away toys. Oh, and then the photo with the Three Kings, right? So the Three Kings live and in person for you to sit and have a memory with. There they are. And so this is the modern day Three Kings with sunglasses. Those guys are so cool.
They are.
But it's a great event. Again, free, very well attended. And again, as you come participate in our event, there's still a lot more out at Old Town you can do. Some great restaurants, some great shops, even the fun spot next door and all the rides. So really makes for a great day. So we've been doing it for 18 years, but this goes back to the story of the Three Kings visiting the baby Jesus in the manger and bringing him gifts. And so it has a very, within the Latin culture, the Hispanic culture, they celebrate it where it's even a bigger holiday than Christmas, December 25th. And so there they have their children collect grass to feed the camels, and they leave that overnight. And then when they wake up in the morning, the grass is gone because the camels have fed it. The children may have given a small little gift for the Three Kings, and then the Three Kings have given the grander gift in return. And so it's really a neat celebration. And so it's great to keep this tradition alive and to celebrate it as a community. And so that's what we're going to do Sunday is give back, hopefully give some big smiles to some kids, even if they had a great Christmas, give them another great celebration within the family. And then ideally those who are able to, we're collecting donations for Help Now of Osceola, our local domestic violence shelter, who needs women's and children's goods like diapers and undergarments and socks. So again, a simple gift, if you're able to donate, will go to a good cause and keep that tradition alive where they can take home a bigger, grander gift in return.
I see. Okay, so give a little, get a lot back.
Ideally, yes, ma'am.
Wow, that's so neat. And so you have tons of sponsors, and obviously we don't have time to go through all of them, but one main one that we want to kind of give a shout out to is Disney. So thank you to Walt Disney World Resort for your sponsorship of the community's Three Kings Day Osceola. You can join the family fun in person at Old Town starting at 10 a.m. on January 9th. And children 11 years old and under who attend will be able to take home a free toy while supplies last. So thank you again to Disney for your generous contribution. I mean, how did this happen? How did you get all of these amazing sponsors to give so much to our community?
You know, it's really not much of a sell. They're ready to do it. They do it all the time. It's just nice to get them exposure and to do it in a collective environment. But Disney does this throughout the year with their grant programs. So not only are they donating the toys in part for this giveaway, they're bringing out their volunteer cast members to come help support the event. So they are really a shining example of a good community steward and partner. But they're not alone. Universal Studios has donated toys too. We greatly appreciate their efforts. And so there are a list, like you said, that would probably exhaust the 15 minutes here.
Yeah.
About how many partners we have, but we do especially recognize Disney for their above and beyond continual support of this event.
Aw, that's so cool. Well, and I also remember talking with Kayla, and she was saying that y'all are giving away bikes.
So there's a bike raffle, and some of our partners have donated to give away a certain number of bikes. So I think we're going to give away over the course of 4 hours. I think we're at 60 bikes. So this is, in fact, I was in the store yesterday picking up some bikes for a new sponsor that wants to give them away. And I think these were, $60, $70, $100 bikes. These are the real deal, right? And so what a tremendous thing to help a family out and get that kid exercising and out of the house so the parents can relax. But yeah, we'll have about 60 bikes to give away. And that's organized chaos, but again, a great contribution.
Now, hang on a second. You're the president and CEO of the chamber, and you were physically in the trenches picking up bikes.
I have a truck.
But still,
Yeah.
you were doing it yourself.
Yeah, well, so a lot of this is done through the Chamber Foundation, and so to increase that purchasing power, we take a lot of those donations to the Chamber Foundation, so we can buy more bikes by not having to pay the sales tax. And so when you're dealing with those kind of nuances, that's a part that I play to make sure we're doing it right. I do have a truck that can transport it. We have great partners. 2 men in a truck is a great partner. We've got 3 pallets of Gatorade, and that doesn't get in my truck without it taking me all day.
Dang.
So they've come and made it a one-trip effort, and those guys are awesome. So yeah, I mean, I can't do it alone, I promise you, but it's such a great event, and it takes all hands that I jump into. Sure.
Well, yeah, and my point was just that you are in charge of everything, or you at least oversee a lot of it, but still your hands are in it, and you're in the trenches with them. Like, it's not just, yes, this is all happening on paper, and you're just saying, yeah, good job, everybody. I love that you're a part of it. So thank you for doing that.
Well, yeah, thank you. I'll sleep when I die, I guess, right?
Yeah, right. We all will. We all will. I wanted to show the Facebook page because there's a lot of information on the Facebook there as well. So on the Kissimmee Osceola County Chamber of Commerce Facebook page, if you scroll down, you can get more information. You can even say that you are going or you're interested, or you can share it with other people. And there's more information down here. A little bit information about what we've already shared, and then the location. So definitely check that out. But so John, tell us what should we expect for the rest of the year? What are y'all excited about? What's coming up?
So what should we expect? I would say we expect good things, right? It's been a long, hard 2 years for all of the world, and our community was not exempt from that. So, but there are some great things happening. Here in the chamber, we're getting to we're in the final phases of a rebrand. So the very distinct possibility of us changing our name and our logo and look. And so we're going to share that with the community probably before the end of January. But again, we're in the final stages of that. So we've had this look for 25 years. It's a very long name, Kissimmee Osceola County Chamber of Commerce. And so we just thought it was time after 25 years to kind of get a refresh. I don't think this effort will last 25 years. The times are changing. And so we're just trying to keep pace. And I would imagine if I'm still here in 5-10 years, that we'll go through this process again in some form or fashion. But we're going to have that done before the end of January. That's super exciting for the chamber. We also have the Chamber Foundation I mentioned. And so we are starting up talent pipeline management, which includes work with the Education Foundation and their pipelines. They have pipelines in construction and healthcare. And so we're working to expand that for the community and all the businesses around. And we've established one in hospitality now to complement that. So those efforts will continue to grow to really help the workforce and the employers, our businesses, get what they need and, again, thrive. So that work's going to continue, and we'll make some great progress in the year ahead. And part of this comes with the partnership we have with the county. We are the only community in Florida and only one of 50 nationwide that is a finalist for the Build Back Better grant program out of the federal government. And so we've already gotten I say we, the community, the county has gotten $500,000. And that invites us to potentially get up to $100 million in their second phase. So potentially $100 million from the federal government could come in to our community because of the work that we're doing collectively, namely out at Neo City. And so we are excited about what that looks like. There's a second federal program called the Good Jobs Program. And so I'm in meetings over these next couple of weeks to learn more about that and how we can work together to try to get that award to come into our community. But it's all about the worker, right? The person who's going in every day to make a better life for them and their family, to put bread on their table. And so we want our employers to be in a good situation to take care of their employees and to have good employees available to get the work done. So lots happening all community wide, but it's all exciting, and it's going to be a great 2022. I'm confident.
Yeah, it sounds like it. My goodness. Can you imagine what kind of change and good things that could come out of all of that money that's coming into our community?
And it takes hard work, and not everything's going to go smoothly, whether it's that or the other things we'll encounter in the year ahead. But I've seen perseverance, I've seen sacrifice, especially these last 2 years, and so I know whatever's thrown at our way, we're better prepared, we're stronger. You just got to get that second win, because we are a little fatigued, but we're getting there, and it's just going to get better and better if you can join us and get there with us.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for being a part of the chamber and bringing that to us. And Mr. President, I respect you. Y'all are doing an amazing job. So thank you so much for bringing that to our community and making a positive difference, because Positively Osceola only wants that, right? Like, we want to share all of the good stuff that's going on, and y'all are really doing an amazing job. So thank you for sharing about the Three Kings Day event. Thank you for sharing everything about Neo City and what's going to be coming up. Y'all are awesome, and we're so glad to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I don't know what you have on your plate, maybe picking up more bikes.
Yeah, maybe. I've got to head into Orlando for a quick meeting, and then Advent Health is opening their new tower tonight at the Kissimmee campus. So another great milestone for our community and for Advent Health. So it'll be a busy day, but we'll keep at it.
Good, good. All right. Well, enjoy it, and I hope it goes well. And I'll see you soon, and good luck this weekend with the event.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you Friday at 7:30 a.m. for another episode of Good Morning Osceola. John, it's been great. Have a great rest of your day, buddy.
Thank you, Krissi. You too.
Bye.